Hello my fellow gamers, it's Munchkid here, and today we're back with another manga showing. So yes, this series is pretty self-explanatory, but if you're new to this series, I basically just show y'all manga that I happen to buy, whether it be online or at bookstores. Anywhere it sells manga, I buy series that interest me. And occasionally, once I finish those series, I might eventually do a whole different series where I review them. Probably being overly honest or whatever I happen to call them. But anyway, enough stalling, or really just holding you all up. Let's get started with today's manga showing, shall we? So, first let me move my mic over a little bit so y'all can hear me better. That's better. Now, as I was saying, so our first manga book to show today is Beastmaster Volume 2. So, in Beastmaster Volume 2, which is also the final volume as well, according to this. So, Beastmaster is published by Shoujo Beat, which is also part of his media, judging by the logos. So, in Beastmaster Volume 2, taming a beast was never this dangerous. Leo Aoi, which is this guy right here. Yes, Leo Aoi is best boy, you can't tell me otherwise. So, Leo Aoi looks like a crazy animal with wild eyes. And he goes berserk whenever he feels threatened and sees blood. That doesn't stop animal lover Yuiko Kubazuka, this girl right here. Look here. So it never stops her from befriending him. However, in fact, Yuiko is the only person Leo will listen to she's the only one he will ever listen to when he's in one of his violent fits. And that is pretty much true. They are like lovers. And at the very end, they become lovers. Which is the point at the ending. They don't get married. Like, what the fuck? Sorry. So, Leo's 18th birthday is around the corner, but celebrating seems impossible as someone is after Leo's life. Can Leo overcome the dangers of his past? Or will this beast-like boy be separated from his beloved master forever? Find out now in Beastmaster Volume 2. Alright. But yes, the story and art is by Kyosuke Motomi. Yes, and I've finished this whole series and I honestly loved it. I might eventually do a whole review on Beastmaster. So our next one is Monster Musume, Our Day Life with Monster Girls Volume 2. And we have Poppy right on the front. And I keep forgetting what this guy's name is. I know it's not Nakano, because Nakano's the protagonist of Suyake Kitsune no Senko-san, or, just Senko-san, the helpful fox. Yes, yeah, you good point. So, yes. So, in Monster Musume Volume 2, it's bad enough that Kimihoto, which is this guy, now that I know his name, I keep forgetting his freaking name. Enough of that. So, it's bad enough that Kimihito is stuck hosting not two, but 3 sexy monster girls. That being Poppy, Mia, and never mind, I don't have that picture anymore. But also a centaur named and a centaur named Sierra. But yes, and it's forbidden by law to touch any of them, no matter how much they come on to him. But now he's gonna have to marry one of them. Let's see, which will it be? The sensuous serpentine Mia, which is this girl. The Poppy the Harpy, which is this girl in the front. Or who has boundless enthusiasm and absolutely no personal boundaries. Or the noble and extremely busty Centauria, or Sierra, whichever you like to call her. Kimihito decides to get to know each one of these unearthly beauties a bit better before he makes his choice. With disastrous results. And that's not all the strange and titillating world of Monster Girls has in store for our hapless hero. See what new adventures, mishaps, and fan service await Kimihito in Volume 2 of Monster Musume. So yes, it is for older teens. So yes, there is a few sexual things in here. Also, I just remembered I didn't show you all the art style. That is a big thing I do on here. There's the art style for Beastmaster. And now back to Monster Musume. The story and art is by Okayado. And it is published by Seven Seas. Because of the little ship right here. Yes, always love that ship. So yes, and now here's the art style. Yeah, that's all you get. Maybe you may have saw something sexual in there, but the world will never know. So next is Miss Kobayashi's Dragon Maid Volume 4. And on the front, we have Kobayashi-san. We have Toru, the Dragon Maid. And then we also have a Lulu, who's a newcomer. And on the back, there is Elma, who's a Harmony Dragon, whereas these two are Chaos Dragons. So Toru's just trying to fuck. I cannot speak today, can I? I am so sorry. I'm so sorry, ladies and gentlemen. So Toru's just trying to enjoy life with her beloved Miss Kobayashi. But that's not so easy to do with a Lulu wreaking havoc around every corner. Though Toru fights to protect Miss Kobayashi from the Chaos Dragon's destructive desires, Ilulu has been raised with the belief that all humans are enemies, and doesn't believe their bond can be real. It's Dragon Maid versus Dragon Fiend. In the latest volume of this super popular, monstrously funny comedy, and now it's an anime on Crunchyroll, or a hit anime for that matter. So yes, now here's the art style. Maybe you saw something in there, maybe you didn't. Spoilers, who knows. So next is probably the very controversial anime, and well, based off a manga series on Twitter, because Twitter really hates her for some reason, is Uzaki-Chan Wants to Hang Out, Volume 1. And like the back says, that's basically what the manga is like. Yes, you have the protagonist, which is Senpai, getting annoyed by Uzaki. Well, she invites him to do something. She annoys them, and then he retaliates. That's literally all this is about, and I've read it all. But yes, and also on the front, there's little indentions to show how big Uzaki's chest is. But it's older teen for obvious reasons. There's some sexual innuendos in here, such as groping and other stuff, just an FYI. But yes, and now here is the art style. Congrats. Hopefully YouTube doesn't hate me now. So our final one for today is, well, just so I can continue my collection, is Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair Volume 1. So yes, this is actually the opposite side of the story of Danganronpa 2 Ultimate Luck and Hope and Despair, in which you see the whole first 3 chapters through Nagito Komaida's point of view. And this time you see it through Hajime Hinata's, the guy that's just there, the guy who has no talent. But yes, so everybody knows who they are except the hero. Danganronpa 2 Goodbye Despair is an alternate version of the events told in the manga Danganronpa 2 Ultimate Luck and Hope and Despair. That series told the story through the eyes of Ultimate Lucky student Nagito Komaida. Now Goodbye Despair gives you the perspective of his arch rival in the desperate classroom murder game, Hajime Hinata. High school student Hajime Hinata must be the ultimate at something. After all, he got accepted to Hope's Peak Academy, which takes only the nation's elite teens, whether they're elite at being gangsters, gymnasts, or gerbil breeders. Hamster, actually. But he doesn't know what his special talent is, only that he and his classmates have been given a surprise summer vacation on Jabberwock Island. It may be a tropical paradise, but their sinister teddy bear headmaster, Monokuma, that same bear I punched in the background at the beginning of the video. Yes, that's a running joke here. I always beat up Monokuma with boxing gloves. Deal with it. Okay, but yes, anyway. So yes, with their sinister teddy bear headmaster, Monokuma still expects them all to complete their assignments if they ever want to go home. Namely, murder a fellow student and get away with it, as the survivors cross-examine each other at a classroom trial. or class trial. So it is published by Dark Horse. Oh wait, oops, there you go, Dark Horse. And especially with this right here. But yes, with this little Dark Horse here, which always looks like a chess piece, the manga version of it. Now finally, here is the art style. Did you get any spoilers? I bet you didn't. So deal with it. But yeah, so this is created by Spike Chunsoft, and the manga is by Kuroki Q. Excuse me if I butchered that, but I'm pretty sure that's how you pronounce it. It's Kuroki Q. So anyway, my fellow gamers, I'm afraid that's all the books that we have to show today. So, hit the like button below if you enjoyed this here video, and why not subscribe to belong to my channel's growth into greatness. And as I always say, saying it to my friends, Smash Gator, signing out till next time.